I am massively disappointed. I am hugely disappointed. I wanted to today start the video, start the match reaction, all guns blazing, calling everybody out, and guess what? I can't do it. Last week we drew to Forest. This week I genuinely believed that we could beat Spurs, and for majority of the game we were ahead. But I have to say that I am disappointed, bro. We conceded 2 goals again in quick concession. In 7 minutes, 2 goals conceded in less than 10 minutes. It's not acceptable. Not acceptable. We got lucky. Let's be honest. We got lucky to get a draw out of that game. We got lucky, bro. Both the teams performed awful. Both the teams performed diabolical. Bruno should have scored his chance, and Benjamin Šeško, oh my goodness, he should have scored his chance, bro. I do not want to look at the table and feel like there are games that we could have won and it would have helped us further along the table. If we had won today, we would have been second. Let that sink in. Now, I'm really not trying to overreact. I'm really not trying to say, oh, worse things can happen, or it's the worst that's happened. No. We are 18 points, and the second in the league is currently Man City with 19 points. So it's not doom and gloom. I get it. But these are the type of games, right? When you can secure the W, you have to bring it home by any means necessary. I feel like if Ruben just parked the bus and just held it out for 3 points, we could have been in a better position. Mbeumo had a fantastic game. Cunha, however, he did not have a good game. And fair play, players are allowed to have bad games. I don't know what's going on with Šeško, because Šeško got off leaving us with 10 men. That is something that we can look in the game and say, right, you know what, fair play, we scored a goal with 10 men on the pitch from a set piece. Set piece, something that we complained about massively under Ruben and even more under Erik ten Hag. So we can say, you know what, fair play to the team. We got a goal with 10 men on the pitch from a set piece. But Šeško leaving us with 10 men was a big impact. I do not understand why the manager doesn't have Kobbie Mainoo in the squad. I just don't get it. Amorim has Xerxes on the bench. He could have had Mainoo on the bench, but he decided to take Jack Fletcher in the squad, on the matchday squad instead. Why not Kobbie Mainoo? Why not bring Xerxes on? Why? Why not take a wing back off? Take a defender off? Bring in Xerxes to try and see out the game? Why not? Why? This is the fundamental impact that Amorim's having. And as much as I am Amorim in and I defend, some things like these, you have to say, Amorim, come on, man. It's just beyond frustrating. Xerxes and Mainoo are rotting away, bro. I do not know what kind of vision you have. Now, fair play in terms of their young players. Fairs, they can have more minutes after January or whatever. But these type of games today, we shouldn't be losing this sort of game. And also, right, you know another thing, we got lucky because Le Mans made some fantastic saves. Made some really good saves. One of them was, I think, from a deflection as well. And then the goal that we conceded was, again, a deflection from De Ligt. Ahmad does so poor in defending the cross coming in. And then De Ligt gets turned, and out of everyone, the player that we were linked with. This just does not sit right with me. It does not. The Forest game, new manager, bounced Sean Dyche. I said, okay, fair play. You know what? A draw, we'll take it. We go home. Spurs is the game we can win and start, building that momentum again. Bro, 2 draws on the bounce. Yes, we're unbeaten in the last 5 games. Yes, the form has massively shifted and changed. But games like these, where you can get the 3 points, you just have to. Because I promise you, people would not have cared in 2 or 3 game weeks' time if we had secured the 3 points, how we got it. They wouldn't have cared. They simply wouldn't have cared. No matter how much football fans want to act like analysts and pundits, they wouldn't have cared. At the end of the season, if we come top 4 and above, they simply would have looked back and said, you know what? Ruben Amorim did that. Because that's what they do with Erik ten Hag. Oh, Erik ten Hag got this. Erik ten Hag got that. This manager got this. That manager got that. So Amorim, Ruben, you have to manage to get these sorts of wins, bro. Now, if I'm looking at Man United's next 3 or 4 games, we've got Everton, we've got Palace, we've got West Ham, we've got Wolves. Can we get, let's say, 9 points in them 4 games? Can we? This is where it will really count. The league, the way it's shaping out this season, and I've heard Rand say this and some of the other people say this, this was the season that you can really go and, do something in terms of, I'm not saying win the league or whatever, but I'm saying really solidify yourself in the top 4. Give it a really good push. Really get the players to believe and have some confidence going into next season, for example. And we must win these games coming up. We must get Everton out the way, Wolves out the way, West Ham out the way. These games, Palace is going to be very, very, very difficult. Very difficult. But the games like Everton, West Ham, Wolves, Villa, these are the games we need to be winning, bro. And Spurs today, draw, some will say, okay, it's a fair result based on where the teams are in the table, how they play, the managers, the players. It is a fair result if you're being logical. But the way we played, the way we had the win secured for prolonged period of the game, but then bottled it in 7 minutes, conceding 2 silly, sloppy goals again. Amorim, you got to fix up, bro. You got to fix up. You bring on Mount, you bring on Ugarte, you bring on Dalot, you bring on Euro, but you're attacking players, one you leave at home and one you don't even bring on. It is absurd. You brought on Šeško, who had to get taken off because he's injured, and we left with 10 men when Xerxes was on the bench, and you could have brought on Xerxes if you knew Šeško was a bit unfit. Ruben, man, you self-inflict this shit on you. Self-inflicted. Absolutely self-inflicted. And this is what frustrates me about Ruben the most. Dogu, for me, had a really good game. De Ligt, apart from that situation with Tel, had a good game. Ahmad had a decent game. Mbeumo, for me, probably would have been man of the match, right? Mazraoui, again, coming back, his first game back, I'm not expecting a lot from him, had a decent game. But the manager bringing on Ugarte, bro, I fucking goes over my head. It just proper goes over my head. The front 3, they looked like they could have got more goals out today. Bruno making some good passes. At times Bruno losing the ball. At times Cunha overdoing the ball. And these are the things that the individual players need to take responsibility of and work on. Some of the issues definitely are with the players, but some of them, and in this particular game, a good few of them are with the manager. And the maddest thing is, in the end, it's Richarlison who got the goal. Bro, again, a mad shot. He just flicked it with his head and it went in. And it's just, bro, luck, good and bad, both went our way. It's just, that's what it is, bro. That is what it is. During one of the transitions, I think, of the goal, Ugarte could have taken a yellow card and he doesn't. Bro, I don't understand, bro. Some of the shit, I just do not understand what the players think of when they're doing it. Why are you overcooking the ball, Cunha? Bruno, why are you overrunning the ball? Just pass it. Just keep it simple. Why do you do these things? It's so frustrating. So why does Ruben not bring on Xerxes? So frustrating. Game in, game out. Man United, we score, we're 1-0 up, and me being me, shameless and freaking absolute dumb fuck, really, went and tweeted out Amorim out ? Laughing at all the Amorim outers, and now my Twitter is absolutely blowing up, bro. I'm fucking tired, bro. I'm getting to my wit's end with this now. I really wanted to start the video today, absolutely cussing out and calling out all my friends who didn't believe, and just go ham. I was just waiting for full-time whistle to go crazy. And Ruben Amorim and the team are fucking let me down again. It's just, you lot sum it up, please. My emotions, are just all over the show. And it probably in an hour's time or 2 hours time, I look back and think, you know what? A draw is a fair result. A draw isn't the worst. it's not the worst. I can't accept it, bro. I just can't. I don't know what to do from here. You lot sum it up from me in the comments. You lot tell me how you're feeling, what you're thinking, and yeah, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out, people. Let me go enjoy the fucking weekend, bro, because this team is just...